We have a high-level government insider who has revealed to us that Hillary Clinton and other deep state agents will be arrested today. Now, I want you to understand that the storm is coming. All right, they say that Hillary wasn't arrested, but I'm telling you right now that my sources, and you can trust my sources, say that Hillary is in Gitmo right now. It is a horrible, horrendous, devastating storm. You will know when this storm comes. Oh boy, you'll know it. It'll be obvious when this storm comes because the deep state will be running. I'm telling you, the deep state is on the run. You may be distraught right now because things didn't turn out quite like you expected them to. It's coming, guys. Expect it. Sometimes the storm isn't so obvious. The storm is going to be obvious. There's a massive sting operation underway right now. If you understood this thing like I understood it, then you would know that the optics have to be there. There's a secret sting operation that's going on right now, and it's going to save you. It's going to save all of us. I'm telling you, it's going to be obvious. Obvious. Yeah, but what have we been saying all along? It's not going to be so obvious.
I'm telling you, it's going to be obvious.
What people don't understand about this sting operation is it's going to be out in the open, no guesses, everybody's going to know about it. Yeah, but see, that's where you don't understand. This is a covert sting operation. Almost nobody's going to know about it. I'll tell you this. You want FEMA camps and militarized troops in the street. No. That's a good sign. All you have to do is look for the signs. You won't have to look for any signs. This is going to be objective and verifiable. Look it up. Trump will win, and it will be decisive. Oh, it looks like it's rigged. I don't know. It's rigged. It's just rigged. There won't be any guessing. For all intents and purposes, Trump is down, but he's not out. Yeah, that's where you don't understand, caller. Trump is playing 5D chess. You just don't understand 5D chess. It's 5D chess. That's because he's playing on the fifth dimension, people. See, what you don't understand is he's initiated the next phase of the plan. Just trust the plan. How many times do we have to tell you to trust the plan? It will never fail you. Okay, well, it looks like all is lost, but it's not. That's where you've got it all wrong. Biden and the other deep state operatives will be arrested. Pelosi, Schumer, all of them. Now, my sources tell me that there's going to be an announcement, a big announcement in the coming weeks. Joe Biden will never make it to the White House.
Because China Joe Biden will never, ever be president.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The military will never listen to Joe Biden because they only take orders from Trump. The only reason the military's taking orders from Joe Biden is because Donald Trump is playing 5D chess. The deep state and mainstream media believe they are in complete and utter control. They will never be in control. The emergency broadcasting system will be taken over by Trump and the Patriots. Mainstream media will go dark. Trump's going to pull the plug on them. Let me tell you something right now. Just because mainstream media didn't go dark didn't mean it didn't. Biden will never make it to the White House. Okay, Biden made it to the White House. It's because it's been the plan the entire time. That is not the plan. You just didn't believe it. See, you know what your problem is? You're not believing the plan. I know it looks like the plan didn't work out. I wouldn't put it past the deep staters to go green screen and choreograph everything. Keep trusting the plan, people. I am not saying you should trust the plan. I never said trust the plan. Show me one place where I said Biden would not be president.
China Joe Biden will never, ever be president.
Come on, show me. Show me where I've been wrong. On one thing, you can look all this stuff up yourselves. This is not just something you can look up. I'm not saying that's what they're gonna do, but they could do it, so it's not off the table. That's all I'm saying. I'm not making any claims. Yeah, well, caller, see, that's where you got it wrong, because nobody knows military intelligence like I know military intelligence. Sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Think about it. Joe Biden could very well be the one who pulls the trigger. All you have to do is trust the plan. The good guys in government are the white hats. They're going to weed out the bad guys in government. One of those bad guys is Joe Biden. He will be arrested. Think about it for a second. Biden could tweet, "The storm is upon us," because he still has a Twitter account. Trump's a genius. It looks like Donald Trump is out of the picture right now. All I'm saying is that the government is going to save you from the government. Just trust the plan, people. I don't know what's so hard about this. The white hats.
The good guys, the white hats.
It's the white hats.
Are we forgetting about the white hats here? Now, I'm not saying you should trust the government. Why aren't you trusting the plan? I have told you about my sources, right? I have high-level inside sources. That's not what my sources are telling me. I just trust my sources.
You're gonna like how this movie ends.
It's a sting operation. Now, we've told you for years that there's going to be a sting operation. I'm telling you, trust the plan. But see, that's where you got it wrong. There are white hats. I don't have to prove it to you. Everybody knows about the white hats. And let me suggest that the reason Biden's going to pull the trigger is because it'll keep the liberals from rioting. Are you even listening? We watermarked the ballots. They won't riot because Biden did it. We put a watermark chip in them. We can track them anywhere. There are white hats, you know, and Biden might be one of them. We got him. That won't be possible because Biden will be in Gitmo. I'm not saying he is a white hat, but he might be. We don't know. We can't know. We can know with absolute certainty. It's going to happen next week. I don't know what you're talking about. I never set a date. I'll tell you, any day now, the sting operation will go into full effect. How are you going to get it through your thick skull? I never gave a time frame. It's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know if you know this,
But I have sources.
high-level military sources. Does something feel wrong with the world, but you just can't quite put your finger on it? Yeah, well, that's the thing. My sources are embedded deep in the military. My mother was MI5 and deeply involved in NSA. The intel I have tells me things are going to go down in the next couple weeks. Yeah, well, this intel report right here says in a matter of days, the military will signal the Patriots and the arrests will go down. A lot of arrests. The amount of arrests that are going to go down
Will blow your mind.
Did you see Pompeo's words? It's not so much what Pompeo tweets, it's the frequency with which he tweets.
That is a sign.
Patriots better be paying attention. Well, yeah, that's because it's about to go down. Tomorrow is when everything happens. Don't panic. Just wait for it. 20,000 sealed indictments. 45,000 sealed indictments. Are you kidding me? Tomorrow, the sealed indictments will be revealed. Are you serious? Are you serious? And everybody who thought they were going to get away will be arrested.
Mark my words.
Read my lips. There's a 10 out of 10 chance that Trump will still be president. I guarantee you. My grandfather was MI6 and fully trained in the CIA. Well, that's because you have to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Did I tell you about my sources? See, that's because you don't understand military intelligence. Oh, I have sources. If you knew what I knew, Trump and the Patriots know what needs to be done. And they're gonna do it. Telling you, nothing's gonna stop the plan. Nothing. Sun Tzu, man. It's Sun Tzu. Well, it looks like Trump is out of the picture. But sometimes sacrifices need to be made for the greater good. You want freedom? The Patriots in the military want freedom too. And that is why we need
Martial law.
just trust the plan. You want martial law. Sun Tzu said the way you overcome your enemy is to have your enemy think that you are weak. That's what you're seeing.
That is what you're seeing.
Yeah, well, that's what this is. A complete suspension of the Constitution is the only way we can preserve the Constitution. I know this all sounds crazy.
This sounds so crazy, and I recognize how crazy this sounds, but I don't believe Joe Biden is going to be sworn in as president today.
If you don't understand this, I really question your IQ. You might think I'm crazy. Crazy? I'll tell you who's crazy. It's the guy who doesn't trust his sources. That's who's crazy. Let me ask you something, Bob. Have you ever read The Art of War?
If you haven't read it, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It looks like the Democrats have won the House, the Senate, and the White House. It's only window dressing, people. It's a dress rehearsal for the main event. Let me tell you this. Trump has him exactly where he wants him. Remember, even though it looks like he's president, Biden will never be president. Hopium alert, right? I know.
Hopium alert, right? I know.
Believe me, my cup, my carafe of hopium had run dry.
Believe me, my carafe of hopium had run dry. Possibly good news. Possibly the storm is upon us.
Yeah, Jerry, You hear anything else about that storm? Yeah, Bob, it should be upon you. I see it on the radar right here. I know you say it's upon us, but I'm not seeing a storm, man. Oh, take my word for it. It's here.
And we should see action within the next 10 days. I know. Who knows?
I know. I've been peddling hopium for the past 4 years, but who cares? Look, people, we know what's going to happen. Q is on our side. Let's just see what happens. If years of fake predictions get you down, don't worry, just trust the plan. The best part of this psyop is that you'll believe you're in a psyop, except that's not the psyop you're actually in. How about I tell you about my 9-foot-tall green alien mom with 4 fingers and the baby me and my alien cat sex mistress had named Zarka.
This is the alien being that I call Mum. It's adopted me, basically. It's crazy, isn't it? But there you go. And this alien being has adopted me, and so I refer to it as Mum.
So how often do you see your mum?
Well, I would say probably once a month, twice a month, depending. And what will happen is that we will hold hands, and I'll say I'm ready, and then the technology that I do not understand, then you are just taken and you go up, straight up to a craft orbiting the Earth.
But having an alien mum isn't Simon's only close encounter.
Listen to this.
That is the being that I claim to have sexual relations with. So I don't have a name. All I refer to her as is the cat queen.
So you have sex with her?
Yes.
How often?
I don't remember all of it. Probably 4 times a year, something like that.
So do you have any alien children?
You're looking at one here. This is the name, Zarka.
So that's your child?
Well, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But there you go.
I did tell you about that before you started following me, right? Well, with Trump staying in the White House, maybe it's time to buy some of those gold securities.
A new look at everything. With Trump staying in the White House, it might be a great time to look at Noble Gold security option.
Okay, so Trump's not in the White House now, but that was all according to plan. We knew that was the plan. Let me be clear. Trump is not leaving the White House. On January 6th, Trump's going to reveal a lot of stuff about a lot of people and expose the deep state.
During January 6th, what is Trump going to do? He's going to present the fraud. He's going to show hard data. He's going to show video. Here we are one day before the inauguration. Trump today gave his farewell speech. People are very nervous about this. But remember, for optic reasons, Trump is never going to let on that there's an operation. Everything is going as planned. This is a sting operation.
I never told you the world was going to end. People, what have I been telling you for the past couple years? The world's going to end and you need to prepare. You can take this to the bank. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you guys, this is going to happen. Okay, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if it does, don't say I didn't warn you. This is a sign. I received a sign and a word from God, so I know this is right. I have sources. Yeah, but you're forgetting about the sources. It's the sources. It's all about the sources. They're arresting people right now. Planes are being loaded, and their destination is Guantanamo Bay.
And to what Americans call Gitmo. And we don't call it that in the United Kingdom, we call it Guantanamo Bay. But that's because we're British.
It's Gitmo. They're going to Gitmo. Everything I'm saying to you is verified by my sources. I don't know if you know this, but I do have trusted sources. The sealed indictments. The arrests. There are mass arrests that are going to happen. We already know the deep state is on the run. Okay, it looks like bad news today. The deep state thinks they've won. I can't even tell you how many arrests there are going to be. Everything I'm telling you right now can be easily verified. Anybody can look it up. What I'm telling you is this is a secret operation. Nobody knows about this. The deep state has no idea that the hammer is about to fall. Trump is 10 moves ahead of him. Okay, we just got an information dump on the dark web here. Nobody knows about this. You're hearing it here first. Sure, I just told millions of my followers, and now everybody knows about it. but the deep state is stupid. Trump is always 15 steps ahead of the deep state. You gotta understand he's playing 5D chess. If you don't understand 5D chess, you're not gonna understand this. The deep state isn't stupid. I'm telling you, we could tell the deep state they're going down tomorrow and they're still too stupid to figure it out. Well, you gotta understand the deep staters are on top of their game. They're not fly-by-nighters here. Believe me, you are gonna regret not trusting the plan. I know a lot of you are sitting there right now saying, Brian, Biden's in office. You were wrong. Optics.
For optic reasons, Trump is never going to let on that there's an operation.
It's all about optics. Trump and the Patriots got this. Trump will never be out of the plan because he was called by God to drain the swamp. Okay, it looks like we got some bad news today. Trump is out of the game. Do you think Trump doesn't understand optics? I have sources. Deeply embedded, reliable sources. No, they're reliable sources. You can trust my sources. There's no way the plan is going to fail. I'm not making any of this up, people. You can look it up yourself. The cabal is on the run. If you were an expert like me, you would understand that that was all green screened and choreographed. But the letter that Trump left to Biden is another clue. Nobody understands military intelligence like I understand military intelligence. You have to trust the plan.
But the point here is that those FEMA camps that are there at the moment are for the bad guys. They're not for the good guys. So you shouldn't have any concerns. You know, if you've seen regular armed United States soldiers on the streets, you shouldn't have any concern. But 193,000 arrest warrants ready to roll. You're going to need those FEMA camps to put these people in. And as somebody said to me, there's a lot of fat cats in Washington, D.C. who are in for quite a rude awakening because it's not going to be the Hilton Hotel for them.
Exactly.
And with FEMA camps and military troops on American soil, what could possibly go wrong?
Hey guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to me and follow me on my alternative media channels on BitChute, LBRY, Odysee, and on DLive.